Hey guys, Kevin again, and this video I'm going to be doing. I know that I am behind on TV shows in the fall, but I need to make this video. I can't not do any more reviews. I can't do any more reviews without making this video about the mid-season schedule. I need to do that because there are shows that are coming out Sunday, there are shows that are coming out Tuesday, there are shows that are coming out Monday, and I need to make a video about it. I need to. Um, so I can't do, I can't. Even though I need to catch up on shows in the fall, it's coming. I'm gonna catch up on Ash vs. Evil Dead tomorrow. Jessica Jones, I'm planning on finishing very soon. I don't know when I'm gonna finish it, but I'm gonna finish it. And the High Castle, I don't know if I'm even gonna finish that. We'll have to see. But let's just get into this because there's a lot to talk about. Um, and I did already start with some of the shows because if you guys know, two shows already are online, so I already started watching with them. That's the other reason I want to make this video. But we're going to start off with today, January 1st, which, by the way, happy 2016 to all of you. Let's hope this is a great year. I'm hoping for a great year of TV and movies and reviews and shit like that. I'm going to try to be more consistent with things this year. I'm sorry I wasn't as consistent last year. I have a lot going on in my life, okay? I'm going to try to not commit myself to as much. I think that was one of the problems is that I was watching too much last year. So I'm going to try not to do as much, but I'm still going to watch enough TV. Like, you guys are still going to get stuff every day. Don't worry about it. So, starting off today, we already have something. Today, we already have something that I am extremely excited about. I've been waiting for this for a very long time. Tonight at 9 o'clock on PBS, Sherlock the Abominable Bride finally comes out. And if you guys are wondering what exactly this is, it's not the season 4 premiere of Sherlock. That's not what this is. What this is basically a what if. It's basically take the characters of Sherlock and put them in where they should be, in the 1800s, in 22 Baker Street, which is awesome. And I can't wait for that, the 1890s. I cannot wait to see what they do with this. I love the fact that, Sherlock looks different. He doesn't have his shag, he doesn't have that curly haircut that he usually does. It's much more looking like someone from that time period. The thick mustache that Dr. Watson has, his name's not John in this. His name is Dr. Watson, which I think is really cool. And I'm just looking forward to see if this really works. I think this could be a really cool idea. It's also the first time, I don't know if you guys know this, that this is going to be simulcasted through the US and the UK. The first time it's going to air at the same time. I don't even think Doctor Who's even done that, because Doctor Who airs like 4 hours before it does in the US. That's how I'm able to watch it early, because it gets on a solar movie like 4 hours earlier. So, Sherlock the Abominable Bride, I cannot wait for this. I definitely am going to check this out tonight at 9 o'clock. I think this is going to be really fun. Hopefully it's great. I mean, I'm just looking forward to seeing Sherlock and Watson on my TV again. That's going to be awesome to watch. And, just knowing the show hasn't been on for 2 years and knowing all the movies and stuff they've been doing, it's great that they're still trying to do this show, and I'm definitely looking forward to Sherlock the Abominable Bride. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, so that's the first one to talk about. The next thing to talk about is on Sunday. Now, there are a couple things Sunday that I don't really care about, like Border Town, Cooper Barrett's Guide to Surviving Life. These both don't look very good, so I'm not going to talk about them. By the way, guys, if there's something I don't talk about, it's just that I don't care. That's why. I don't care about it. I'm not going to be watching it. And if you guys want stuff that I don't talk about, I will post the full list in the description below. That's what I will do. But the one I definitely do want to talk about is on Saturday, January 3rd. Gallivant, not Saturday, Sunday, January 3rd. That means that is this coming Sunday. Gallivant finally comes back, and this is awesome. Honestly, this is awesome. I did not think the show would be renewed. Neither did they in that fantastic musical number that I'm sure we've all seen called A New Season, which everything about that is just genius. Honestly, everything. The fact that they're making fun of the cancellation bear, the fact they're making fun of the fact that it was supposed to be a 4-week comedy extravaganza, and now it's actually season 2. I think this is going to be a really great season. I know everyone's separated, so I hope, and I like that it's 10 episodes versus 8 episodes. I think that just gives them more to do, and I think one of the things they realized is that, not that it wasn't bad in 8 episodes, it's just a lot of episodes were filler last year, and I hope this year that doesn't happen, because we got some filler stuff last year that really amounted to nothing, and I really hope this show is a lot more in a serial format, because that's when the show is great. When there's plot going on and there's stuff to make fun of, that's when it's really great. I hope we're also not riddled with celebrity cameos. I know there are going to be some, but it doesn't seem like we're riddled with celebrity cameos. In fact, if you guys notice, they're not even promoting the celebrities this year, so I don't think we're going to get as many of that, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how Galvin's going to be. I'm just looking forward to more original songs, more characters, and As usual, I will be watching it, but I won't be reviewing it until the entire season is over. So just look forward to that. And Galvin, I am definitely really hyped for it. Can't wait for Galvin. Definitely, it's gonna be awesome. Um, Monday, January 4th, we do have two shows that I was going to watch Superstore and Telnova. I'm not going to watch them because I just don't have time, okay? I'm not going to watch them, and I know I'm not going to stay committed to them, so there's no point in me to watch them. But Tuesday, January 5th, that is the first big day of the mid-season schedule for me because a lot comes back. Grandfather and The Grinder both come back. I'm catching up on both of those, don't worry. If you guys are wondering where are my reviews for those, I'm not reviewing those shows till the season is over because it's not really a serial show. It's a show that has some recurring things, but not every episode is, based on the previous one. So that's why I haven't really been reviewing it or watching it or whatever, just because I watch it when I feel like it. So both of those shows I will be reviewing towards the end of the year, but both those do come back on Tuesday. The two big ones for me, 9 o'clock, I cannot wait for this. By far one of the most anticipated premieres out of any premiere is the return of Teen Wolf. Oh my god, guys. You guys know how much I love the first half of Teen Wolf. Such an incredible first half of the season. It was so dark. It was so great. And that twist at the end, I do not know what's going to happen with the Dread Doctors and, of course, with, fuck, what's his name? I can't think of his name now. You know who I'm talking about. You guys know who I'm talking about. The villain in the show so far, but I cannot wait to see what they do in this second half of the season. This is going to be incredible. So Teen Wolf, 9 o'clock, I cannot wait for it to return, and that is going to be awesome. You betcha I will definitely be watching it. And then at 10 o'clock, we have a new show, and I don't really know if this is going to be good. I'm hoping it's going to be great. The previews make this look epic as hell, honestly, guys. I cannot wait for this to start, and that is the Shannara Chronicles. This looks incredible. I mean, just the fact it's on MTV. It doesn't look like an MTV show, and that's one of the reasons I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely. I am definitely looking forward to this show, and there are a lot of things that make me excited for this. Mainly just because of the fact of the cast in general. They all look great. It looks like this is going to be a real, epic feel, definitely. It looks like MTV's Game of Thrones, really it does. And I don't know too much about the plot. I do know it's based off a book series, which I think is really cool. And, definitely looking forward to the Shannara Chronicles. It's going to be awesome. And it's not a 2-hour premiere. I did check. It's saying it's 2 hours. It's actually not. It ends at 11:50, so it's an hour and 50 minutes, which I think is really risky for your premiere, but that's what they're doing, and I'm definitely looking forward to this. So the Shannara Chronicles, I can't wait for this, and I definitely think this is going to be really, really great. So I will definitely be checking out the Shannara Chronicles after Teen Wolf. So Wednesday, January 6th, there's really nothing for me that day. We do have the final season of American Idol, which I just want to talk about because the fact that American Idol is still going. So, yeah. We got that. Thursday, January 7th, there's also really nothing for me. Jennifer Lopez's show comes on that day. Whatever. I don't really have much to say about that. But Sunday, January 10th, we have two big things. First of all, we have the Golden Globes come out that day. And of course, as usual, I will be doing a nominations video. Then I will be doing a live stream of the Golden Globes. And I'll tell you guys how that's going to work and when we get to that. But, then that same day, we have the premiere of Season 6 of Shameless, which I've already started watching because Showtime put it up for free, and, for free to start watching for Showtime Anytime and on Solar Movie and things like that, but, that's the main reason I'm making this video, because that's probably going to be my next video is for Season 6 of Episode 1 of Shameless. I can't wait for this to return. I mean, definitely, they left us on some great cliffhangers last season, and what we're getting so far this season, I'm really liking it. Definitely looking forward for Shameless to return. Great show. I still love it. I know it got out of, it got a bit rocky last year towards the second half of the season, but really started to pick up in those last 3 episodes, and I really think this season is going to be really great. So Shameless, Season 6, definitely looking forward to this. Not a fan of the poster. I think the poster's really stupid, but definitely am looking forward to the return of Shameless Season 6. So Tuesday, January 12th, we have the first 2 shows on Freeform. Not on ABC Family, on Freeform. Everyone just pause for Freeform. Anyway, I'm sorry. I hear the word freeform. I can't. Freeform. It's so stupid. But we got the two first shows on what was formerly known as ABC Family. First of all, we have the revamped Pretty Little Liars, and this could be really interesting. I am a bit worried though, guys. I definitely am a bit worried about this time jump. I don't know if it's necessarily gonna work. I'm hoping it's gonna work. I really am. I mean, the preview they showed, that 4-minute preview, I really liked. I like how all the liars have been separated and they're trying to, they haven't really talked to Ali a lot and they've all kind of gone their own direction. I think that's really cool. I like that they're really trying to do something different here, which I definitely like. I like that Charlotte is going to play a big role in this, it seems. But I'm hearing that the person that's going to be the killer or whatever, the person that starts texting them, the person that is after them, because as we know in the last episode, Ari's like, oh, he's after you. He is I heard is much more powerful, much more violent, and overall just much more than A ever was. So I am definitely looking forward to seeing what this person contributes. Definitely checking out Pretty Little Liars. I can't wait for it. 8 o'clock. I'm really hoping it's gonna work. Honestly, I want to hope this is gonna work. They've had two great seasons. They've had two really great seasons. Actually, no, three really great seasons so far, and I really hope that this one is, that this continues to be great. Because as we know, this is going to be the final thing they ever do, because season 7 is the final season. So definitely looking forward to seeing how we get to the end of Pretty Little Liars. And then 9 o'clock, we have a show that I'm hoping is good. I really am, mainly just because the movie. If you guys know, there was a movie that came out a few years ago called The Mortal Instruments City of Bones. It was an okay movie, but it really wasn't a big success. No one really saw it. It didn't really have anything, and a lot of people said the biggest thing is that it did not follow the book. So they created a new show called Shadowhunters at 9 o'clock. This looks really cool, definitely. The cast looks okay. I don't really know any of these actors, which is usually a good thing when I don't really know much of the actors, because maybe they could give really good performances. But I'm definitely gonna check this out. I want to see if it's good. Definitely will check out an episode or two, see if it's any good. And Shadowhunters, I'm intrigued. Definitely, I'm intrigued. This could be bad. It really could. But Shadowhunters, I'm definitely interested in this. It could be a Stitchers, but let's hope it's not, because I definitely do hope it's good. Wednesday, January 13th, we have two big ones that I definitely do want to talk about, both on TV Land. First of all, at 10 o'clock, we have the 1 hour premiere of Younger, and I cannot wait for Younger to return. Younger was a huge surprise last year. I did not expect Younger to be nearly as great as it was, but it really was a big surprise. I really did love Younger. I think it was a fantastic show, and I don't really know what they're going to do in the season. I don't even think they've released a season 2 promo yet, because I haven't seen one, but definitely looking forward to it. I'm sure it's going to be another great season. And then 11 o'clock, we have Teachers, which this just interests me because it's about dysfunctional elementary school teachers, and it's right after Younger. So, and it's also produced by Alison Brie, who I love. I think everything Alison Brie is great, except for that How to Be Single thing she's doing. I'm not looking forward to that, but definitely looking forward for both of these to come on. Younger for its 1 hour premiere. It's gonna be a 1 hour premiere, which I think is really cool. And then Teachers at 11 o'clock. So definitely looking forward to that. And yes, they are moving to Wednesdays. They're not gonna be on Tuesdays anymore. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing both of those. And then Thursday, January 14th, we have two shows that I'm interested in. One is called Colony. This I don't know if I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna check out an episode because the first episode is already online. I don't know how, but it's already online. I'm interested in seeing if it's any good on USA. That's the only reason this intrigues me, because Mr. Robot really changed USA. Mr. Robot made USA a much different network. USA used to just be the network of just like all these lawyer shows and things like that. And now USA's really changed it. So I'm wondering if Colony, I don't think it's going to be as good as Mr. Robot, but it definitely does intrigue me. I think the premise of it's interesting that, basically in the near future, Los Angeles has been occupied and colonized by aliens. You guys know, I don't really like the whole, oh, aliens have taken over. I think there's so much you can do with it, but I've seen it so many times, but maybe this will do something different. I'm gonna check out the first episode, see if it's any good, and we'll have to see. The other show, this just sounds funny. It really does. It's called Idiot Sitter, and it's a web series. It's based on a web series. Now it's gonna be a TV series, and it's exactly what you think. It's about this Ivy League grad who takes a job babysitting an heiress under house arrest. It sounds really funny. Definitely looking forward to Idiot Sitter, and we'll have to see if that's any good. Definitely. Now, Saturday, January 16th, obviously I'm not going to watch this, but I just need to point this out. Sesame Street will be moving to HBO at 9 in the morning on Saturday, January 16th. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I know there's a reason why they're doing it, but still, I find it extremely stupid. I find it extremely ridiculous, and I can't make fun of it anymore. I've done enough with that. Sunday, January 17th, though, we have the Critics' Choice Awards, which I might check out because there's some huge things that got nominated. The Leftovers got nominated, or The Worst got nominated, and that really makes me interested to see how that's going to be. Critics' Choice Awards, I might check that out. But also, Billions premieres that night on Showtime, which I don't really know how this is going to be, if it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad. I don't know anything really about Billions. I know that it has Damian Lewis and Paul Giamatti, but that's really all I know about it. I don't know too much about it, which is good because the pilot's now online, just like with Shameless, and I am going to check it out. I just don't know if it's how it's going to be. I will probably review it early, but I just don't really know what it is, if it's good, if it's bad. I don't really know anything. Then we have something else that's interesting on PBS, which I don't know if I'm going to watch this, but I do want to talk about this. It's at 10 o'clock. It's the first American drama series in more than a decade from PBS. It's not something from Britain. It's not something from, BBC. It's the first thing that PBS has done that is original, and it's a Ridley Scott produced this. It's called Mercy Street, and it's about doctors and nurses that tend to the wounds in the Civil War. It sounds interesting, definitely. I might check this out. We'll have to see. It has a good cast overall. So Mercy Street, I might check it out. We'll have to see. Definitely, we'll have to see with that one. Um, so there's nothing really Monday, January 18th, nothing really to talk about there. But Tuesday, January 19th, we do have Agent Carter does finally come back. We also have a Captain America special before that, but Agent Carter does come back January 19th at 9 o'clock. And I'm a bit worried about this, I do have to tell you guys. I mean, just the fact that they're completely changing the tone of the show. It's not going to be about her in this, FBI anymore. It's not about her there. It's about her and Jarvis going to New York, and I believe there's like a Hollywood murder there or something. Sounds interesting. I like that they're trying to do something different, but is it going to be something too different? That's what I'm a bit worried about. And I know it's going to take place a few years later. I'm hoping this is going to be really good. Agent Carter was great last season. Really big surprise again, and I'm definitely hoping that this is really great. So Agent Carter, 9 o'clock. It's going to be 2 hours, and I'm definitely interested in seeing how this is going to be. Probably watch Teen Wolf over it, but I'm definitely interested in Agent Carter, obviously. I think it's going to be a pretty good season. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So we'll have to see what that is. Thursday, January 21st, though, is probably most anticipated, one of my most anticipated of the new shows. It's not my most anticipated new show. We will definitely get into that. But it's one that I am sure we are all looking forward to. We've all seen the promos. We've all seen how great they look. And finally, 8 o'clock, Legends of Tomorrow does come back, which that means that the originals in the Vampire Diaries will be moving to Fridays at 8 and 9, which, okay, I'm not really that big of a fan of that, but whatever. I can't wait for Legends Tomorrow. I think this is going to be awesome. I'm hearing people say this is the best premiere that DC has ever done, which is awesome because, as we know, the first episodes of a DC show have never been that strong. The Flash one was great. Arrows was not good, honestly. I watched Arrows. It really was not that great of a pilot, and the show wasn't really that great till season 2 anyway. That's just Arrow in general. Supergirl didn't have a very strong pilot, and this one I heard is amazing. And the thing I love about this is that we know all these characters except for Rip Hunter. He's the only character we don't know here. We're gonna see Captain Cold again, Professor Stein, Heatwave, White Canary. We're gonna see, of course, Kendra, which is awesome. We're gonna see, Adam, things like that. I cannot wait to see this entire cast. I can't wait to see how they work together. I think this is gonna be awesome. And Legends Tomorrow, I will definitely be checking this out. This is gonna be awesome. The 100 comes on right after that. I don't really care about that, but DC Legends Tomorrow, I cannot wait for this. We also have premiering that day is Baskets, a show, Baskets. It's Zach Galifianakis' new show. I'm interested because it's Zach Galifianakis, and it looks really funny, definitely. I don't really know what it's about, but it sounds interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to it. FX, 10 o'clock. I will probably check out Baskets. I don't know why it's on FX. I don't know why it's not on FXX, but it seems like whenever they start a new show, they put it on FX, and then they put it on FXX, which I don't really understand, but that's what they're doing. So 10 o'clock, Baskets. I will probably check this out. It looks pretty funny to me, definitely. So that's Baskets, definitely. I will be checking that out. Sunday, January 24th, I'm not going to be watching this just because I can't catch up and I don't have the time to catch up, and I'm not going to watch 6 episodes of something I've never seen before. The X-Files does come back, though, Sunday, January 24th at 10 o'clock, and then it will be on Mondays at 8. I would love to watch this, I really would, guys, but I haven't watched the show, and I wanted to catch up on it, but I just don't have the time. I don't have the time nor desire to, and not that I don't have the desire to, it's just I don't have the time to, and unfortunately I just can't. So X-Files, love to watch it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it at some point, but it's not going to be when it premieres. I'll probably binge it at some point, but we'll have to see when, because I just don't have the time to catch up on it. So X-Files, we'll have to see. Monday, January 25th, we have another one of my most anticipated new shows, and it's not The Fosters. The Fosters does premiere that day. I will not be watching that, okay? If you guys are wondering, are you going to continue to watch The Fosters? No. No, in short, I will not be continuing to watch The Fosters. I was very disappointed by the way it's going. I've seen the promos. It looks even stupider. It looks like we're going in like a pregnancy direction with Callie, which is really stupid. And I am not looking forward to The Fosters at all. I think it looks really stupid, actually. So, we do have, though, and then we also have another show on Freeform called Recovery Road that I have no interest in. There's like 3 episodes on ABC, on freeform.com if you want to check it out. I have no interest in that. But the big one that day is Lucifer. Now, I was worried about Lucifer. I really was. I will tell you guys I was worried about it. But what they're saying about the show, I think, is really interesting. The point of Lucifer is to show that Lucifer can have some good in him and that he's not a terrible guy. And I think that's a really interesting concept. The cast here looks really good. I like the feel of this show, definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing how it is. Again, the first episode is on Solar Movie, so I'm definitely going to check out Lucifer. I'm hoping it's really great. And Lucifer, I definitely do want to check this out. 9 o'clock. Monday, January 25th, I definitely will be checking out Lucifer. I think this could be a really great show. Definitely interested in that. And then Thursday, January 28th, we have You, Me, and the Apocalypse, which is a show on NBC. I don't really know much about it, but just that title alone intrigues me, so I might check that out. We'll have to see. But then Friday, January 29th is when the Vampire Diaries and the originals both go to Fridays, and I don't know if this is gonna work. A lot of people are saying they think it is gonna work because they haven't had the best of ratings, and moving it to Fridays when nothing is on might be a good idea. But Friday is where shows go die. That's usually what that means. If you move a show to Fridays, it means it's on the verge of cancellation. Now, the originals I think is good. I don't think the originals is in verge of dying, but Vampire Diaries, I'm honestly thinking of quitting. I mean, you guys know I haven't loved this season. If they don't get their act together in the second half, I might just quit because I'm so much more into the originals. I think the original is a lot better show. And the Vampire Diaries, I'm just on the verge of quitting, really. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. But January 31st, we have Grease Live, which is very different than The Wiz Live, obviously. I think it's really cool they're doing it in January 31st at 7 o'clock, not at 8 o'clock. And it's on at 7 o'clock. And I'm definitely interested in this. The thing I like about this is that we have a cast that actually has Broadway credentials, that being Carly Rae Jepsen, Aaron Tveit, Vanessa Hudgens. Most of the people in the show have been on Broadway or have been in something involved with musicals. And Julianne Hough, of course, Rock of Ages. I'm definitely interested in Grease Live. I think this could be a lot of fun. I know people are saying, oh, it's going to suck, but we haven't seen the finished product yet. Yes, the way they've been promoting the show is atrocious. I mean, every single promo we've gotten, they have been horrible, honestly. They've been horrible promos, but I think this could be a lot of fun. Definitely am interested in seeing how this is going to be. I don't know how I feel about Jessie J doing Grease is the Word. I'm not a fan of that, but Grease Live, this could be really fun. I will definitely be checking it out Sunday, January 31st. I love Grease. Yes, it's a cliched show. Yes, it's very stupid, but I love it besides its flaws. I know it's a flawed show, but I overlook its flaws because it's a very fun show, and I definitely really love it. So Grease Live, 7 o'clock, I will definitely be checking it out. Definitely am looking forward to that. Tuesday, February 2nd, I want this to be good, but at this point, I am losing faith. I really am. I don't know if Ryan Murphy can make a decent show at this point. American Crime Story. A lot of this looks really stupid. I'm going to tell you that, guys. I mean, just the concept of this being about O.J. Simpson sounds cool, but a lot of it sounds really stupid. I just don't really know. I don't know if this is going to be good. I don't know if this is going to be something worth watching. I really don't know. The promos make it seem a bit boring even, And you guys know I haven't been really that impressed by Ryan Murphy lately. The reason Scream Queens works is because he was able to make fun of his work. When he does something serious, it just isn't really working anymore. I've seen some of American Horror Story. It hasn't gotten better. It really hasn't. It's still hard to take it seriously. And American Crime Story looks exactly the same way, but you have a really good cast here. Cuba Gooding Jr., John Travolta, Courtney B. Vance, Sarah Paulson, Malcolm Jamal Warner, David Schwimmer. A good cast overall, but I just don't know if this is going to be any good. So American Crime Story, I probably am check out the first episode, but I really don't know if it's going to be good, so we'll have to see. The People versus O.J. Simpson, I don't really think is that great of a title, but American Crime Story, I don't know if this is going to be. We'll have to see. So I will check out the first episode, but I'm really not that confident this is going to be good, and I don't really have much faith in it. So American Crime Story, we'll have to see. And it has to be really, really good for me to stick with it, because if it's not really, really good, I'm probably just going to be like, I'm not really going to watch this. Friday, February 5th, we have a show called Animals, which is produced by the Duplass brothers, which is enough of a reason for me to check out at 11:30. I will most likely be checking that out because that just intrigues me. Then we have the Super Bowl on February 7th. So, yeah, we got the Super Bowl then. I don't really have much to say about it, except we have the Super Bowl on February 7th. And, yeah. But then Sunday, February 14th, we have two big premieres. One not so big, and then one that I cannot wait for. We have the return of The Walking Dead. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm hoping that Negan makes things more intense. I'm hoping that Negan can make things more violent and make this show more worth watching and less of the same shit over and over again. But I really don't know. I mean, they always seem like they're teasing things and then it lets us down. And I'm worried that Negan is going to be that same way, that Negan is not going to be as great as we think he's going to be, that he's not going to bring as much light to the show as we think it's going to be. So I'm a bit worried about Walking Dead. We'll have to see, though. The big one, though, without a doubt, is Vinyl. Vinyl, I cannot wait for. Just the fact that it's produced by Terrence Winter, who did Boardwalk Empire and The Sopranos, Martin Scorsese, and Mick Jagger. This looks awesome. I cannot wait for this show. It's all about the New York rock scene in the 1970s, and you got a really good cast here. Bobby Cannavale, Ray Romano, Olivia Wilde, and it's a 2-hour premiere, but I am definitely looking forward to Vinyl. I think this is going to be a really great show. There really is no show on TV like this on HBO, and here's the thing, guys. Here's the reason why I'm looking forward to the show the most. Shows like Aquarius and Wicked City failed because of their restrictions. HBO, there are no restrictions. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and they don't care. Which is why I think this show is going to be as great as it is. I think this is going to be what we wanted Aquarius and Wicked City to be, so that really does interest me. Vinyl, I definitely want to check this out. Probably will watch it over The Walking Dead, honestly. I don't really care about The Walking Dead as much anymore. I'm hoping it's good, but I don't know. Vinyl, though, I am extremely interested in. I will definitely be checking this out, so Vinyl, I will definitely be there for that. That sounds awesome. I can't wait for that. Monday, February 15th, we have two things I definitely want to talk about. First of all, we have the return of Better Call Saul. Oh, I cannot wait for this. This is going to be awesome. Definitely looking forward to the return of Better Call Saul. Loved the, loved the first season last year. Big surprise, and definitely hoping that this is great too. But then we also have a mini series on Hulu called 11/22/63, and it's about, I believe, time traveling to JFK's assassination and maybe changing it. There's a really good cast here: James Franco, Josh Duhamel, Chris Cooper, Cherry Jones. Just a really good cast, guys. I'm really hoping 11/22/63 is something great on Hulu. I'll definitely be checking it out. It's also produced by J.J. Abrams, and that definitely intrigues me. So 11/22/63, definitely interested in that. I will definitely be checking that out. Then Sunday, February 21st, we have the returns of Girls and Togetherness. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of Girls, but Togetherness I loved, and I'm really hoping that it's great this season. So I will definitely be checking out both of those. And then February 26th, we have a show that, for my sake, I hope is good. I hope is good, but I'm really worried. I am. Fuller House premieres February 26th, and I am worried, guys. I really am. I mean, I love Full House. It's silly, it's stupid at times, but it's very nostalgic because I used to watch it, and yes, I know, I wasn't alive when it was on, but I used to watch it all the time when I was younger. When I was a little kid, that was like one of the first shows I ever discovered was Full House, and I still watch it to this day. If there's nothing on TV, I will turn on Full House. I don't care. I think it's a very fun show. But that was the 90s. I don't know if it's going to work now. I really don't. I want to hope, but Lightning doesn't always strike twice. Girl Meets World works very well because Boy Meets World's a timeless show. Full House, you have to embrace the 90s cliches. You really do, and then you can like it. But Fuller House, I just don't really know if it's going to work. We'll have to see. I don't know. But February 26th, Fuller House does come back. I don't know if it's going to work. I guess we'll just have to see. Honestly, I don't really know. But that's really it, guys. Those are all the shows coming on mid-season. There is Bates Motel. I don't know when that's coming on. I know that's going to be on at some point. I just don't know when. That's the one that I have not talked about yet. I don't know when it's premiering, but I know it is premiering probably in March, and I will definitely be reviewing that, of course. I mean, it's been fantastic. I've loved, I love last season. I think this season is going to be just as great. And then the Americans as well. If you guys are wondering when the Americans is coming back, that's coming back in March, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but hey, it's fine. I mean, I have all these other shows to look forward to. The Americans doesn't come back till March, unfortunately, so that's why I didn't talk about that one. Banshee as well was supposed to come back in January, but I believe they pushed it back to April, which gives me more of a chance to binge the show, because I definitely do want to check that show out. But overall, guys, what are your most anticipated shows of the midseason? I think there are definitely some potentially really great shows here. Definitely Vinyl is my most anticipated of the, most anticipated new show is Vinyl, and my most anticipated return is probably Teen Wolf, honestly. I think Teen Wolf is probably the most anticipated return. We'll have to see, though, but let me know what you guys are looking forward to the most, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will be for probably the season premiere of Shameless. I will be reviewing that early, and I will see you guys for that. Okay, bye.